Hi, this is Nancy with Scathingly Brilliant Idea, and welcome back. I have a special unboxing today. This came in the mail. It was another custom item I had made for me this month. When we went to Flax Pen and Paper for, look at it, Imperfect Concepts. Okay, so when we went to Flax Pen and Paper up in Westwood when we were in California a couple of weeks ago, they were doing a in-store pop-up there, this company, and I fell in love with the uniquenesses of their planner covers. So let's take a look inside. Ooh, a nice sticker. So they had several there, and I kind of liked one that, oh, this is fun. Oh my gosh. I liked one that they didn't have available, but he said, "Oh, I can make that for you." So I was patient and I waited, and let me show you what I ordered. It's something totally unique and very well wrapped. There we go. Okay, let's take a peek inside. Look at this cover. It's an A6 size journal cover with bands, and I had these rivets put in custom, alternating colors, the silver and the gold tones. And inside, it's a trifold, so inside they include a couple of their journals. One is blank and one is lined. I got to select the color of the bands, and so I just picked the solid brown with this kind of English leather tan here. And what I'm going to do with this is, I was asking, well, do people put charms in there? He goes, yeah, you could put charms or ribbons and all kinds of things in there. So I had gone to the store to get some ribbon. Let me go grab it. And I'm going to do some seasonal decorating with it. I'm going to see how it goes. But I picked up a few different kinds here. So I have some in like a green velvet that will fit through here if I guide it, and it'll be kind of scrunched in the hole, but then come out and be full size in between how I want to weave it. And so I got some green velvet and some gold velvet, some purple grosgrain, some butterfly grosgrain, some burgundy grosgrain, and some satin black cord, some polka dot grosgrain, and what was the last thing I got? These little, um, it's like crocheted string that's multicolored. So I'm going to have fun decorating this some different ways, which I will come back and show you later. It's right now, it's the night before Thanksgiving, and I just got done baking a lot. So I wanted to be sure to get this filmed before I lose access to this room with my other daughter coming tonight, and get this on the air so that I could show you the beautiful work that Imperfect Concepts does. And if you go to their site, which I'll put a description in the description box, you'll be able to see the the different options that they have. They can customize obviously anything you want, but they've got some really neat ideas. And they're this is a regular A6 size, so I can take any of my A6 journals or planners and string them through this. Obviously, I can use whatever bands I have in my collection and swap these out if I want. I kind of like how they have this nice little branded metal, what's that called? Washer, kind of, here in the middle. And um, the juniper, I'm going to have to look that up. I'm not sure what that is for. They've got their name in here, and look, they put custom for Nancy in here too. Isn't that awesome? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this. So I'm going to have fun decorating this and playing with it. It is now after Thanksgiving, and I have had a chance to decorate my new Imperfect Concepts A6 binder for Christmas. So what I have done is I took some of that ribbon that I showed you, and I made a Christmas tree and a little star and a little border on that. I have something stuck on my fingernail. And then on the inside, it's not completely ugly, but it's kind of like the inside of any embroidery project, right? So that fits nicely. And what I'm going to be using this for is my Advent devotionals. So I have a Midori A6 insert set up for Advent. I'm going to be following along with this book from Dietrich Bonhoeffer, God is in the Manger, which are some reflections and a collection of things that he had written primarily while in prison during Nazi Germany. So I have just started opening this up. There's going to be enough pages. I haven't finished all inserting a day for each um, of the days of Advent leading up to Christmas, but I will finish doing that. But I wanted to show this to you now. The cover does come with these two booklets, but I wanted to use this Midori insert, which I already have. And that was one of the great things about this particular cover, is that it is standard size, and the A5 that he has is also standard size, and there's a B6, I believe, as well. And so you can fit any of the standard size A6 you have, and you don't need to have a separate pocket journal size or anything like that. So I tested it. I have a Hobonichi A6 and then a Stalogy A6, and they will fit inside. I'm not going to take this out of the bands right now, but they will fit inside. There's two bands that this was strung with, and of course you could feel free to add others, but you could put like a string in front of each of these covers, because these are the cardboard covers, and you could do the same with these for the Stalogy, since it's a little bit thicker. You can put strings on either side of these to make that stay in a little bit better. But for this small Midori size, I just put both of the bands around one. I could easily add another, like I have a Wonderland 222 insert as well. I could easily add that in here as well if I wanted to. But anyway, I wanted to get back and show you that. I did have a little bit of a challenge getting both of these thicker ribbons. These are 3/8 inch size, gone through the same grommet. I kind of had to use the end of a scissors to kind of poke it through and encourage it to go through on the other side. Getting one through is not a problem, but when I had to create these V's, getting both of them in was a little bit of a challenge. And then the other thing is, when you open up the new, well, in my case, when I opened up the new reel of the ribbon, it was already fused on the end, and that made it really easy to poke through the grommets. But after I cut it, I had to refuse it in order to not have it fray so much when I pushed it through the grommets. And you do that simply by holding the edge of the raw edge over the yellow tip of a flame. Not, don't start it on fire, but it's enough, because this is a synthetic, like polyester or something synthetic. It melts it and creates, fuses the ends together, so it's easier to poke through, and then you won't have fraying. Like down here, you won't have fraying. I didn't finish this off at the end, so that's what it looked like when it frayed a little bit. So anyway, I'm super excited to get this started. And I guess to let you know what I used to decorate the blank journal with, I had purchased these Kubo and Lucy Stationery Co. stickers when I went to M. Lovewell in Santa Ana. So I used those simply at the top. I had some Happy Planner letter stickers that were in this type font that I put down here. And then these are some newer-ish number stamps I had purchased from A Blank Note, just using the plain VersaFine. And then on the cover, I took advantage of some Black Friday deals and got some Posca markers. I got the 3mm medium, which is versatile, and I started playing around with those on some papers to see how that worked. And so I kind of played around with it a little bit here. Not, not overly great, but it got the job done. And then down here, I just used my Falcon pen to use the script. Took a picture of, I copied a picture from Amazon of the cover of the book here, and then printed that out. And then I had this marker, Crayola metallic marker that I used here. And then this was some washi I had picked up somewhere along the way this year. Don't remember from where, but it's a nice little ornament down there. So those are all the little tools I use to make this little insert. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pre-fill out the days that Advent falls on, because this book, obviously, Advent falls on different days of the month depending on the year. So it's the first day is tomorrow, November 30th. So I'll go through and at least get that dated so I will be able to follow along from the book and write down the verse and some reflections based off of that. So that's my plan. I hope you have a great Advent season. Be looking for my upcoming video of the Inkvent calendar from Enigma Stationery. I'm going to be releasing a video every day to show you the beautiful inks that were in this year's Advent calendar. Thanks for watching. Bye.